Travel gate registered to map. So if we need to leave, we can get out of here and then just TP back. No big deal.
Well now, I've seen that face before.
Hey, it's Mr. Angry Man.
I had a feeling you would show up eventually, but making me wait 100 years is a bit indulgent. You're here to wrest control of Medoh away from Ganon, correct?
Best believe it, dead man.
If
Dead
so,
bird.
Then the first thing you'll want to do is find yourself a map.
Cool. Once we get the map, we'll be able to control certain elements of the Devine Beast. Now listen, I'm glad we've got you here today, Superheated Pig.
Devine Beast. Can you make it there?
You darn right I can. As usual, guys, give me a chance to figure it out myself, but then inevitably, when I can't, I will definitely ask for help. So this one's pretty straightforward. Aiming with this controller's a bit wonky. I'm used to aiming with just the right Joy-Con. But fair enough. So, I don't think we want to fly out the top of this thing. Or maybe we do. I don't know. Oh, we don't have to, I see. If I go a little bit silent here, please excuse me. It's just because I'm thinking so hard about this. Oh, Linkus. Oh, no, you're fine. Good. I didn't mean for that to happen, but also, look, a chest. So what's the worst that can happen? More bomb arrows. Okay. Good. How do I get back up there? Oh, look, guys, there's a bottom on here. We wouldn't have fallen off the world. We're fine. Neato. Now, since there's so much taint in here, does that mean now's a good time to break out the old, well, not that. Great. Look what you've done to the leaf now, Link. You're going to destroy it. Yeah, the Master Sword's glowing. That means there's orcs nearby. See, if you'd seen Lord of the Rings, you'd get that reference. You'd get that reference. It's good, Cub, says Lucky Lou Dog. Good. Good! Now kill him. Strike me down and oh, you're one of the ones with the sword. I was actually trying to dodge that there. There we go. Fantastic. He's dead. He's dealt with. We don't have to worry about him again. And we've got some more room for a spear. I actually am starting to appreciate the spears a lot because it makes it really handy to get at guys that are far away. You can just kind of, with the, you know what I mean? My hands smell weird. Oh, I forgot after rubbing coconut oil into my beard to watch them. Gotta go. Nice to catch the stream. Well, Lucky Lou Dog, thanks for tuning in when you could. You'll see this on YouTube here soon. Enough-ish. We'll get around to finishing it. I'm thinking, because I don't like that we're so far behind on the YouTubes, what I might end up doing is having Devine... Howdy, folks! How are y'all doing? My name is Cub, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda. Take a deep breath, look around. Congratulations, you've survived in the wild. And today we are picking up where we left off in the last stream. Now, if you're just joining us and you weren't here last time, last Sunday, I believe it was, a big storm came through. We're talking tornadoes, we're talking winds, we're talking a massive limb fell out of a tree in my backyard. Likely did not almost squish my dog, but it sounds more dramatic if I say it almost squished my dog, so we'll go with that. And the power went out. So we streamed for about pretty close to 2 hours, and most of that footage is intact. I believe we just got here. We are in one of the Devine Beasts. The big bird one is where we're at, and that's we came here. And we kind of did a couple of things in here, but that footage was lost. So I think the last thing that is going to be on the archive is going to be us entering the temple. Since then, we did a couple of things, and again, the power was fluctuating. The files didn't save. So I left. I kind of geared up. I got some more arrows. I went to a couple more shrines, got some more hearts, and now we're back here, and everyone's very confused because I initially started the stream by accident on YouTube, where it says I was streaming Sky Factory. I was not. It was a very funky thing. But we're back here, and I don't know. It looks like it saved our progress. So all we did was activate a couple of terminals. They were the easiest ones to get to. The batteries were beeping like crazy. It's not really that bad of a thing that all the footage was lost, if I'm honest with you, because I don't know if I would have wanted to upload. It was honestly garbage, if I'm honest with you, 100%. Most of it was garbage. So no real loss. We're back here with a lot more gear. some better food, and some more hearts under our belt. So now we just have to figure out where we are and what we're doing. So, Cup, the fact that you accidentally streamed to YouTube for a second was actually a good thing because you basically told people that you were actually streaming here. If you would do that each time you stream, more people would come. You know what? You're not wrong. You're probably very right. But that would also get annoying because I feel like that would be faking people out, and people generally don't enjoy being faked out. So, I'm not entirely sure what the game plan is here. It's been a few days since we played last, but I know that there's terminals. They're inside of these rooms up top. We have to figure out how to get inside of them. Likely using these things here, which slide about on the floor. So we can tilt the wings up and down to whatever end that might help us or might not. And yeah, I kind of wish that the power hadn't gone out because I was getting a pretty good groove. I was understanding how this worked, and I feel like we were making really good progress. And then we lost all of the power, and now I've got no idea what's going on. Also, had to wait a little while to start streaming today, because I was trying to upload yesterday's live stream, and it was being very slow. Dude, you're back! I killed you before, and now you're back. Welcome back to the world of the living, my friend. Could you just die? I'm just gonna arrow you. I've got, like, a lot of these, and I feel like if I could just shoot you from a distance, be better off for everyone involved. Don't have space for your spear, though. I geared up a lot before coming back here. Actually, one thing I need to check is the... Okay, the Master Sword says it's about to go. So do I just need to go ahead and break it so that it recharges the energy? Will it not just recharge passively? Would it? Well, they would be annoyed because they thought it was Sky Factory 3, but it was Breath of the Wild. Yeah, you know what? I think that that's right. Oh, what is the death count for? That's how many times I've died playing this game so far. I've gotten a lot better. I don't think I've died as much. In fact, I don't think I've died off-screen at all here recently. So that's pretty good, but then again, I've also been really cautious. Okay, so we got to figure out how to get over here, and we need to figure out how to get up there. And I'm thinking it might just be one of those situations where all we have to do is tilt the room and then be creative. But what's down here? What's through here? Can we get through here? I bet you I can if I'm cautious. I'm careful. Look at that. I think I've been down here. I most certainly have been down here before. Let's clear this guy out, because apparently all of these things respawned since the last time I was down here. Guys, I was on the tip of a subject. I was thinking of a thing. It was right on the edge of my mind. I was gonna say it, and then it immediately escaped me, and I don't know what it was. I do certainly wish I could remember it. So we've already done all this. See, the problem with coming back to these is all this taint respawns. You can't remember what it is you did. Pretty sure we did this last time. I'm pretty sure we went over here, but again, the electricity was cut out, so no one would have actually seen that. So we might as well just do it again, because why not? Take a crazy chance. Why not do a crazy dance? If you lose a moment, you might lose a lot. So, oh, dear, no, wrong direction. Do that thing. That's the thing we want you to do. Did anything bad happen after you shut down the stream? Fortunately not, aside from the limb. Thank you for asking, by the way. Aside from the limb that fell in the backyard, which was not pleasant. The electricity was out for about 4 hours. But I got some work done. I don't know why I jumped out of there just then. I swept a lot, and I did a lot of, did the dishes, because of course the water still runs with the electricity out. So I got some things done. So there's one of the terminals we activated last time. And then did we ever figure out what we were doing in here? Oh goodness, I remember! So this is about at the point we cut the stream, was it not? We were trying to figure out how to get this door open, and we never did figure it out. It can't have been that difficult, though. Now that we're back here and I don't have a bunch of beeping, and I can really just get down and focus on what it is we're doing, I think we can probably knock this one out pretty quick. I do wish that Superheated Pig was here with us, though, because Superheated Pig knows more about this game than I do. And anytime that I'm in a real bad, sticky situation, I know all I have to do is ask Superheated Pig for a hand, and he will lend it to me. He or she. I've always assumed that Superheated Pig is a feller, that I don't actually know. To be honest, I don't actually care. I'm just in it for the fun times and the good help, and that's what they bring us. Press the button. You're absolutely correct on that one. I agree with you 100%. So we've got rid of that thing. It's not going to be spawning nonsense on us. I believe if we hit this button, it opens this... We fiddled around with this last time. If we hit this glowing Kyber crystal, if you will, it will open up this door, and this door will blow air on these things, which will cause them to spin. But to what end? Okay, yep, there they go. Doesn't quite help us. Of course, we can tilt the ship sideways to make that thing hit that button. But is there an advantage to that? Only one way to find out, I guess. I don't really remember. This should still keep those spinning. Oh, no, but that's going to move. Right, is that a problem? If that moves? Well, what is this thing even doing down? Does it not matter if this one's spinning or not? I don't understand. Get this one back over there, then. Okay, so that keeps that open. Or closed, I guess, depending on the situation. So we can just... whatever. If we tilt the wings of the ship back, so let's say we just go back to normal. I say we go back to normal. And then we drag this thing back over here. If any of you think for a second I know what it is we're doing, there's a chest up there. You're way off base on that. Alright, so we move this back, and then we basically reset. Boom. Cool. So now we've got this thing that's not quite pushing in the button. I guess we'll go ahead and push the button in now. The other button, you say. Push the button. I say push the button. Push it in there. Guys, I feel like we're really close to getting this to work. Maybe it has to hit it with some speed. Okay, I think we've got this now. Everybody, I think I've worked it out. So what we gotta do is we gotta tilt it all the way back. And then we have to have this gate open so that it'll slide back. And then we kind of get it in the middle here. You know some of the answers? Well, they are pretty basic puzzles. So, you know, it's just I'm a slowman. I'm quite a slowman. Also, you really should get to playing the Zeldas, dude. They're great. So we roll this back. Okay, and then we reset this whole thing back to here. We keep this over here, though, so that the gate stays there. Alright, so we want it way back there. And actually, we want both of these open. So I guess we have to hold this one here. We got it. Alright, we got it, everyone. We're going to tilt it all the way up, and then I'm going to hold this one in place so the door stays open. Here we go. I say, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Boom! Fabulous! It's like I know what I'm doing! Fantastic. Alright, I think we gave up on that one last time in the stream. I remember I fiddled around with these things for a little bit, and then I went outside to the other wing to see what was going on. But, Lady... No, not Lady Urbosa. She was in the last one. This is that, Ruto fella. Or Rito? Frito? Okay, sweet. We got 2 left to go. You don't have a Switch or a Wii U? Well, I'll say get a Switch, because I love my Switch. But also, if you can find a Wii U right now, they're generally going for pretty good prices. Shrek me! I thought for sure we had that just then. Did y'all see those moves? Oh, man, I thought for sure we had that. Can we get back up there? This has sort of changed a little bit. So, if we fly back up here... Oh, man, I thought for sure we were going to make it over there. Will this take me all the way up to the top? I think it does. Ah, good night there, Guillermin. Thank you for joining. Guillerm, I think is what it was. See, I'm trying to remember. So I am going to buy a Wii U just for this game. Yeah. It's worth it. This is the best game I've played in a long time. Also, though, there's some really great Wii U games. You can, of course, play all the Wii games on it, so you can get the Mario Galaxies. I'm looking over at my Wii collection. Toad is fantastic. Don't install ROMs. Don't steal games. Don't be a thief. That's not cool. We don't respect thieves in this place. Although saying that, a lot of people, I've noticed, have been watching my... I've got a video showing the very first time I've played Grand Theft Auto 5, and the majority of comments are people asking how to play online. And I'm like, it's the easiest thing in the world. You hit the online button. And then finally, the other day, I realized they're all just pirating the game. That's why none of them know how to get online, because they have a pirated copy and you can't play online. And so it's quite annoying, actually. It's quite vexing. I get really sick of responding to that. But yeah, support developers, support people who make games. It's a difficult industry, and if you do good work, you should get support. But also, no, the great selection of Wii games that are just absolutely fantastic that you can get on there. Again, both the Mario Galaxies. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is a favorite of mine, but I think I'm probably the only person who has that as a favorite. The Super Mario 3D World is a lot of fun. You can get the HD versions of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, both of which are amazing games. I haven't finished Twilight Princess, but Wind Waker was oodles of fun. Now, there was like a gust of wind in here last time. How did we make that happen? Because that was kind of carrying me across here. Is there a secret to this? Is there something I'm missing? Maybe if we start way back here. Yeah. Yeah, Thon. You'd be surprised at the comments I get. 9% of games I have are pirated. The other 10 are free. That's disgusting. What is wrong with you people? Oh my gosh. I can't even right now. I can't even. Here we go. Alright, don't hit the ceiling. Don't hit the ceiling. Play it cool. Play it cool. You got this, Link. You got this. You did it, Link. You are real MVP here, man. Real MVP. We got whatever's inside this chest. There's another chest back there we probably could have poked around in. But, you know. Knight's Claymore. We don't even have enough space for it. It'd be real nice to have that, though, Link. You got anything we don't need right now? Buddy, we're not... Oh, we need to take the Traveler's Sword with us, though. We need that for another quest. Okay, we've been using a lot of this boomerang, so it's probably almost broken anyway. Go ahead and get that Claymore. Oh, yeah, son. That's pretty good. That's pretty... Although, what was the boomerang? What was the boomerang? Oh, that's not the right button. What was the boomerang? It was like a 36. What did we drop? What did we drop the boomerang for? To pick up a level 38. The boomerang's... Well... I don't know, it does deal a lot of damage, these claymores. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll find more weapons. We'll probably break weapons. It's the nature of the game, really. Pop that out of here. See you guys later. Now, do they go away when this thing blows up? Sadly, they don't. Well, fortunately, I discovered if you wait till after a blood moon and then you take the road back to the Zora village, there's an absolute, unbelievable ton of arrows to be collected there. So it actually works out pretty well. So can I make this? What if I tilted the whole thing down? Could I then make that? Also, am I just being too hopeful? I am a very hopeful lad. I like to dream. I dream of Genie and of better days and good times. So we'll see where this gets us. Man, look at that sunset out there. Look at that lovely pixelated ridge just outside the door. Maybe we should have gotten up here before it did this. Also, Link, what are you wearing right now? You're like all dressed... Oh, we are in a cold region. That's right, I forgot. I was about to be just outraged that Link was wearing his cold clothes. We should have waited while we were up there and jumped down. Yeah, that's not really going to work. Alright, well, let's just level out. And yes, you are a horrible person. That is an absolutely terrible thing to do. If you can't afford a game, just don't buy it, guys. Come on, really? Awful. Just awful. But also, what can I do about it? Nothing. So, whatever. I'd say it doesn't negatively impact me, but there's a reason game prices are going up. Alright. Okay, I see immediately what has to happen here. Great. Cleared that out. To what end? I have no idea. Maybe if we hit this thing, something will happen. Okay, we've opened up that door. So that's blowing that now. Is there something else over there I need to blow up? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Yeah, have you ever played the game Game Dev Tycoon? Game Dev Tycoon did the greatest thing in the world, where they on release day released a pirated version of their game, but it had a flaw in it, and so basically the idea of Game Dev Tycoon is that you try to create a video game company. And, wow, that actually did something. Oh, hot dog, we're getting somewhere. Sweet. Alright, close this back up. So they put a flaw in the game where no matter how well you played, if you're on the pirated version, your company would always fail due to piracy. So, they ended up with a lot of people on the forums saying, hey, no matter how hard I play the game, I lose. Because of pirated copy. And because of piracy. And they're like, haha, we got you, you pirates. You worthless scum of the earth. It was pretty good. Pretty good prank. If you want to call that a prank. I guess I would. Alright, so this should now, in a theoretical world once again, hit that button there. Should be pretty good. You know what, bud? I can't let this stand. Sorry. Because that's basically like condoning it, isn't it? Boom! Open the door, please. Okay, see, now that was a fun one. That one wasn't too difficult. I appreciated that one. Come back here, bomb. Just get out of here, you. Just go ahead and trigger the detonation. And with this, we've only got one left to do. Which is pretty snazzy. We're actually making really good time on this one. I was hoping this wouldn't take too long.
Just one terminal remaining.
What do you know?
No.
Right? Yeah. I'm a Jedi! That's a good little line there from everybody's favorite Toydarian. Alright, now I just gotta work out how I'm supposed to get up in there. Can I climb this thing yet? Have we worked that out? Climb, Link. Link, you suck. You're the worst. Fine, we'll level it back out, Link. For you, my friend. For you. Perfect. Can we get rid of this thing? There's gotta be an eyeball somewhere. Ah, there it is. Lovely! Absolutely excellent. Alright. Can we survive? If I go all the way back over there, I can get enough height to get over here, I guess. But also, maybe if we just tilt the room a little bit. And Link, use crouch. Alright, maintain your position. Maintain your position. Stay on target. Stay on target, and go! Whoa, whoa, easy, buddy. That was way more effective than I thought it would be. Great, activate the last terminal. Now we got a boss. Now with the bosses, this could go one of two ways.
Now you just need to start the main control unit.
Yes, it's up top. We know where that is.
Good look at your map. There should be a new glowing point on there. Well,
We've been there. We know where it is.
do it.
Flap to it. Flap up, man. Is that an insult for birds? Can I tell a bird to flap up? And if so, is that effective? Nah, I don't know. Alright, I think this is the main control unit right here. We tried to activate it before because it looked like a weird fairy fountain thing. Now we need to be ready for this, because what comes out of here is likely going to be a boss. We'll start with the Master Sword, because it's currently not dead yet, and should be effective against Ganon. If we have to use arrows, I want to go ahead and use our best bow, which is actually the Forest Dweller's bow, because it shoots 3... We'll go with explosive arrows at a time, because I've got quite a few of those. I've been doing a lot of bowling in the snowy fields. Yep, here we go. To get money, to buy all the arrows I find. Just all the arrows. And also, killing the Lizalfos on the way to the Fish People City gives you a lot of arrows as well. You get like 10 per kill. And there's like a ton of people to kill there. But of course, you don't get bomb arrows like that. You have to buy your bomb arrows. So is this going to be a little one? Because it looks little right now. I take that back. It looks like it's growing a lot bigger. I don't like it. Okay, the Wind Blight Ganon. Scourge, I should say with C.
That thing is one of Ganon's own, and it plays dirty.
I bet it does.
Years ago, but only because I was winging it. I can't believe I'm actually saying this.
This guy and his bird
You
puns.
must avenge me, Link.
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Bird Pun. This Bird Pun man has a lot of issues with us. He takes umbrage with us a lot. Okay, well, there he goes. Good. Situation dealt with. Congratulations, everybody. We did it. Thumbs up all around. I'm going to assume this is going to be a space battle? Or an air-based battle. Whoa, boy! Do it again? Nah. Okay, glide. And hit him with the Master Sword, baby. It's running low on energy. I kind of want it to run out of energy, so maybe it'll recharge. Okay, good. Master Sword's run out of energy. So it will recharge, right? Like, I don't even know how it works. Alright, because we're not going to be using a shield a lot, I say we go with this massive claymore that we picked up for some reason at some point. And I guess it's just a matter of doing that again, right? Into the air. And a little bit of, I can't see his eyeball. Just hoping for the best there. All 3 of those are going to miss him. Good. Heaven forbid we hit him. Don't want that to happen. Oh, we're not going to get any lift here. Hold on, dude! I'm coming for you, man! Oh, no, he's coming for me, actually. Alright, I don't like that. If he's coming for me, oh boy, it means he's brave. Oh boy, he's a braven, isn't he? Oh, look at that. It's a magical flying tornado that chases you. Nah, yeah, boy! Yeah, Giga Monster, you got the idea. This is actually proving to be... No, hold on. We got this. Again, lots of misses. There we go. Is that enough to bring him down? Did we maybe hit him somewhere near the eyeball? It doesn't look like he... No. Okay, I think we have to hit him in the eyeball in order to really knock him down. And kind of make him... Oh, here we go. That's where we do it, right there. Alright, buddy. Eat the wrath of this. We can't even hit him. Eat the wrath of. What a wasted opportunity that was. All right, good try though, Link. I'm gonna give you thumbs up for effort, buddy. You're doing what you can. I mean, Princess Zelda is in peril, and you've spent a lot of time bowling in the mountains, so maybe do better now. And in fact, dude, don't neglect your breakfast. I don't know if you've eaten today, but you got to get like a full meal in your belly if we're gonna be facing these divine creatures and doing battle. So what have we got? That'll do, I guess. Can we sort these things? Let's sort these things. I'm actually running low on food. Maybe should have bulked up on some stuff at the grocery store before heading out, but okay. Dang it, what a waste of an arrow. Fortunately, though, that does only waste one arrow. That's the great thing about these duplex bows and whatnots. Hit him right in the eye! Good job, Link. All right, now this time, hit him with the sword. Link, the incompetence there was absolutely embarrassing. I'm going to take responsibility for it. It's my fault, honestly. Let's try something different. Let's try a different approach. Do you have a spearing weapon? What is this? A wind cleaver? Oh, boy. You know what? It's lower level, but maybe we can just poke it in the eye. Maybe that's what we're meant to be doing. Maybe, again, just maybe, this is my fault. Also, though, Link, while we're on the ground, you're just taking a nap there. Do we have a, let's try a shock arrow. Let's see how that does it. Haven't tried that on the fella yet. Maybe we'll just give him a nice, shocking surprise. As soon as we figure out where he's at. He doesn't seem to cast a shadow. Oh, there he is, Link. I found him. Good job, buddy. Wonderful. Oh, well, look at that. He's had some sort of a weird change of heart, and he's done for the... No, never mind. He's given birth.
Watch your blind spot.
Yeah, thanks for that tip there, buddy. Alright, Link, where's the other food? Eat the other food. Keep moving. Great. This is fantastic. This is why I hate flying. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Little line there from everyone's favorite Jedi. Ah, Link, dadgum you, my friend. Bested by the wind. Dang it, Link! What are these things? Are they going to come after me? I thought they were like homing missiles or something. They're not homing at all. Or they're doing a bad job of it. Okay, well, no, never mind. They're doing pretty good now. All right, poke him in the eye, Link. Poke him in the eye. That's nowhere near his eye, but I'm going to give you points for effort. All right, now run away, Link. Let's not get greedy with these attacks. I can't tell if the electricity is helping you toward. 911 boss, how you doing? 911 boss? Can you say 911? Is that like still a bit taboo? Okay, here we go, you. He's shooting something at me. These little guys that are supposed to be attacking me from my blind spot are doing absolutely nothing. Let's just eat the assorted foods we have. We have a lot of assorted fish and things that I'm assuming we got. Again, Lizalfos guys. They're the best as in terms of getting gear. Oh, look at this. He's got to be going down from that. Yeah! Hit him in the butt with the flaming thing. There you go. Keep poking him. Make it hurt. Come on, Link. Don't give up now. Just keep going for it. We've almost got this guy. Hey, this guy. We're gonna take him down in one go. Have we actually died to a villain? I think the first boss we had in our very first Devine Beast killed us, but it might have just been because we didn't have as many hearts at the time, and also, combat was confusing. I'll call you boss then. Now, if I start calling you boss, can you use that in a court of law to, like, prove that I work for you or something? And if so, can I prove that you owe me a lot of money and, like, unpaid, things that you pay people when they work for you? What do you call that? Salary. Hey, look at that, everybody! Pats on the back all around. Thanks, boss! Oh, it was so good. Just rub my Legend of Zelda shirt. Pretty solid defeat. I mean, it could have been better. Obviously, pros could have done that faster. Boss, are you leaving? You gotta go? See you later, man. Thanks for tuning in while you could. Oh, disgusting! Isn't it wonderful? Pets on the back. Right? That's like if you have like a parrot and it sits on your shoulder, that's a pet on your back. Do we unlock a memory here? I can't remember. Do you unlock memories at the end of fighting a Devine Beast? Or is that just sort of like at the very beginning of the process? You made a heart. Let's have a heart-to-heart. Link, my friend, you done good, boy. You done good. Let's go get that heart. Let's not do a Wind Waker where I accidentally missed one of the hearts and it was gone forever. That was quite a tragic event. Oh man, we got a heart container. Great. Look at that. We're 3 into the new line. Turns out I tried to actually continue to get more stamina, but you can only get 3 wheels of stamina. We were maxed out. I prayed to the goddess statue of Hylia, and Hylia was like, "You're overflowing with stamina, buddy. How about a heart instead?" And I was like, okay. Yes, I'm done here. I have no other wishes. I'm ready to move on from this realm. So do I just wait for the Master Sword to recharge, or is there like a process? Like, do I have to go back to the Korok Forest and pull it out of the tree again? It wasn't in a tree. Let's clarify, I didn't actually pull it out of a tree. But you get the idea. You get what I'm insinuating here.
Well, I'll be plucked.
This guy and his bird humor. I'm glad he's dead. He's kind of obnoxious.
Who would have thought?
Rivale. Sounds like something you would order at like the Olive Garden. Or, if you want better American Italian food, the Macaroni Grill.
This returns Meadow back to its rightful owner. Don't preen yourself just for doing your job. I do suppose you've proven your value as a warrior. A warrior worthy of my unique ability. The sacred skill that I have dubbed Rivale's Gale.
About a 20-minute recharge? Okay, that's not too bad. We're about to get another new ability. Oh, I can fly now. Well, great. Who needs horses? Which, by the way, guys, I've got the white horse and the really big Ganon horse now.
It's now time
They're pretty
to
great.
move on and start making preparations for Meadow's strike on Ganon.
You do that, man.
But only if you think you'll still need my help while you're fighting inside Hyrule Castle. Feel free to thank me now.
It would be appreciated. Weird, stuck-up bird man. I would definitely appreciate it.
Or, never mind, just go. Your job is far from finished, you know.
Well, I mean, there's only one other Devine Beast, and then after that, I think we just go get Ganon. Like, I think we just go and get him. Okay, recharges itself. Thank you, Giga Monster.
The princess has been waiting an awfully long time.
You're telling me it's been like 100 years. Great nap, though. It was one of those naps where you don't wake up groggy, you wake up really refreshed. Like, you went into REM sleep, and then you came back out of it, and then right at the top of the cycle, you just kind of opened your eyes and were like, yeah, life is good today. I'm feeling really good. And cool. What's happening? We've been on this white screen for too long, I feel. There's not white loading screens in Zelda. Where's the actual loading screen? It should be giving me a tip right now. Oh, well. I'm not here to question things. Well, I am, but right now I just want to enjoy this beautiful sight of this giant mechanical bird, as impractical as it is, soaring through the sky to shoot a laser beam, I'm guessing out of its beak, at, oh, well, maybe not. Unless it's landing. Is that what's happening here? That must be what's happening here. Probably shooting a laser beam out of its beak, though, at the castle. Or out of its chest? I don't know where this is going. It's gonna land. Hey! Okay. Easy does it now. Don't break that rock. It's gonna destroy the entire bird city. Wow. We can put a man on the moon, but we still can't build this. What are we doing with our time? I say we dissolve NASA and open up a new program to build giant flying mechanical birds. Oh yeah, babe, right out of the beak. I called it. Fantastic. Look at that. Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Sights are now set. You'll have a precise speed on Ganon from this vantage point. And when the time is right, give him everything you've got.
Oh, I will.
Now we wait for that perfect moment. Meadow, we've been artfully patient for the last 100 years. I doubt you'll suffer a feather over a few more moments.
It's weird that he's talking to a giant robot. Like, he has a very peculiar relationship with it.
Years, I simply must admit the truth. Even without the power of flight, Link made his way to this Devine Beast.
Well, a bird flew us up here.
Something that even I could not. Guess I was wrong about how lucky he would be. I hope that luck holds out, Link.
As do I.
For God's sake.
Yes, indeed. As do I. Beautiful. Beautiful accepting of one's place in the world. You should accept your place too, my friends. You shouldn't aspire to be more. Just accept your lot in life. Just give up. Nothing wrong being content at the bottom. Me? No, I'm striving for bigger and better things, but not you. I need y'all to stay in place so I can climb on top of you. I'm joking, by the way. I feel like I should clarify. Alright. Rivali's Gale. It's a blusterous power born from the spirit of the champion Rivali. Creates an upward draft that carries you into the sky. Activate by charging jump. Oh, so not charging and then jump. Charging jump. Holy snap. Well, that's going to come in handy, but also, how long does that take to recharge? I see we have a few instances of it, but I'm assuming it takes a little while to recharge. Cool. All right. Well, we did that. I guess now that I've sailed all the way back down to the bottom, we should climb up to the top and let everybody know that I did it. Hey, I'm at the top, everyone. We did it. Hello there, you. You have done it, and you survived. Oh, wait, I had a voice for this guy, didn't it? You have done it, and you survived. At that, you conquered the Devine Beast Vah Medoh. I think the beast has taken up roost at the top of the village. It looks simply divine. Ha ha. If the legends are true, the light from the Divine Beast will ravage the calamity. For now, Divine Beast Vah Medoh will become the protector of this village and live on in legend alongside you. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, yes, of course. I must reward you properly. Feel free to take what you find in that treasure chest. You will get more use out of it than I. Champion Descendant, I've only just realized that sword you have in your possession. Could it be the sword that seals the darkness? The Hylian champion who fought alongside Master Rivali 100 years ago. Could that be you? It is. Yes. But also, I'll take whatever's in this chest. Ah, the Great Eagle. That is one heck of a bow. Hot dog. Well, we're not going to use it, obviously. What we're going to do is immediately take that home and put it on display as soon as I figure out how to get to my house. Right there. All right, so US usually MDMCK10. Us usually, I don't know. Anyway, why are you hating on me just because I don't have that much money to even afford anything close to a game? I'm not hating on you. I temporarily banned you from the chat. I put you in a timeout because you were bragging about how you didn't care that you were stealing. You see, you say you don't have money for a game, therefore it's acceptable to steal them. All right, if you don't have money for food, is it acceptable to steal that? If you don't have money for a car, is it acceptable to steal that? If you don't have money for a liver, is it acceptable to steal that? Or if you need a kidney, do you put someone on ice in a bathtub and take their kidney? No. You cannot justify stealing something simply on the basis you don't have the money for it, especially something that is entertainment-based. If you can't afford a gaming console, you don't just walk out of Target with one. If you want something, I'm willing to be more lenient if you're starving to death, but a video game is an entertainment property, and if you can't afford to buy one, you don't buy one. You get a job, you save a little, and then when you have the resources, you buy one. You don't steal them. And look, if you steal it, there's no way for me to know, so whatever. But then to go on a chat and brag about, yeah, it's most games, whatever. You know, I'm sure they don't like me, but I don't care. There are thousands of people who work in the gaming industry who have families that they need to support, and their businesses need to be successful, and their games need to be successful, and little dweebuses like you stealing them is not at all good. So for that reason, I'm just going to, I can't even right now. We're just gonna put you in another timeout. Let's get out of here, you. Listen, I don't have a problem with you watching the videos. I'm sure you're a lovely lad. I'm sure you're a wonderful person, but no, I'm not going to allow that in the chat. We're not going to have people talk like that. If you want to come back and you want to just never mention that again, feel free to. We'd love to have you here. We have a lot of fun here. We all generally get along pretty well, I'd like to think. So if you want to come back and get along with us and have a great time, that's fine. But we're not going to have you talking about how you blatantly steal things anymore. All right, so now on display we have got the bow, the spear, and we're actually going to move the shield. I can't carry anymore, so I guess we're going to leave the shield where it's at. Unless I display the shield I'm currently holding. And I take this one down. And I display it. Right, I have to actually equip it first. Equip. And then we're going to take that shield back down. Cool. So, I wonder what we're going to get from the Goron. And if you know, don't tell me. It'll be interesting to find out. Speaking of which, though, We've got to actually figure out how to do that. I haven't figured out how to get up here yet. Apparently there's some armor. Someone might have spoiled that for me during the last stream. Why is my family trying to get in touch with me like crazy? Hold on a second. Mom, I'm streaming. I think I've got to go, guys, because my parents are trying to leave town. They're getting on a jet plane, leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when they'll be back again. But we'll just land here. And if I see someone in the immediate vicinity that sells armor or maybe has a quest that will give me armor, maybe it's like going into the Gerudo Desert where you have to go into Gerudo Town and you can do the quest to get the girl clothes. Maybe it's something like that, but for fire clothes. Don't spoil it if it is. All right, please. And let's see. Oh, jeez. All right. I'm trying to remember again. I know I had it, or at least was pretty close to having it last time. Your name is pronounced. Go to Terrytown. It's fun over there. I've got Terrytown started. Like, I started that quest, but we haven't done much there yet. Mr. Oh, Yoritz. Oh, man, I forgot. You told me how to pronounce it last time, and I've already forgotten. Remind me one more time, if you would. That would be fantastic. What is your issue? Should I keep going, or should I turn back? A troubling dilemma, Buzz. Even worse, trouble. Okay. So somewhere along this road, I'm assuming if we backtrack enough, or maybe we go forward enough, we'll find someone who will sell me. What the heck is that thing? Have I seen this before? Have I taken a picture of this before? I have. Apparently, I've seen it before. Are you active? I know I haven't. Oh, apparently I have. You don't appear to be active? Okay. So we'll just, Dragon Bone Moblin Spear. That's pretty cool. Well, we'll have to work out this mystery next time, because as I said, I can call you Yori. I can remember Yori. That is something I can definitely remember. Yori. 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 Pronounced Yori. Thank you for the pronunciation. Alright, so we're at the Maw of Death Mountain. We'll have to come back and figure out how to actually get into Death Mountain next time, because I gotta go see what it is my family's freaking out about. So until next time, thank you all for tuning in and watching this. God bless you, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye. How do I stop this?